who feel that everybody could, if pressured enough, become and have a psychotic episode like this. And there are others who feel that only those who have a tendency to easy disorganization of the brain by their metabolism, that only they can get the psychotic trips. Because certainly when we analyze the underlying strife or conflicts that go on in a schizophrenic when they have recovered enough, that we find not too different a set of circumstances than what we find in the neurotic.
Parents strongly caution the following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some material that many parents would not find suitable for children and may include intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, and suggestive dialogue.
To save the patient from what would otherwise be a severe neurotic The patient that you saw me walking with demonstrates on the 8th day after admission the continuing presence of a catatonic panic.
All right, happy Sunday. Welcome back to another episode of Sound Injection. We got Dean from MRSA with us tonight. How you doing, brother?
Good, man. How you guys doing?
Fantastic for, a Sunday, but absolutely fantastic.
Right.
I know most people are like, fuck, I have to go back to work. But yeah, I'm not off on Sundays. I work Sundays and Monday. I'm off during the fucking week, unfortunately. I never see a damn weekend. I don't even know what the hell a weekend is.
Yeah, I don't even know what a weekend. This is I just got back from was it Spooky Empire, and then I did a convention today as well, and just like
Oh, that's right. You guys did do Spooky Empire. So how was that?
It was great. It was great. We had a really good response. A lot of people, the owner of the club, the whole entire event didn't think that death metal would work in that environment. I was like, of course it's gonna work. It's horror. And then he came up to me afterwards. He goes, "You're right." You go, "You got me. You got me." I didn't think it was gonna work, but it worked. It worked really well.
So did they let you guys play?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we played, and we did our most of the. Well, there's two things we didn't get to do: the blood. And we didn't get to do the fog, because the fog, unfortunately, it's at a hotel, and you do that, then they make
sprinklers,
all the
fire alarms,
the fire alarms, and you don't want to deal with that garbage. But we did get to do confetti.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's good enough.
Ain't a party unless you got the confetti. So
I'll fucking take it. I used to do the con circuit. We used to do the Rocket Shock Festival up in Massachusetts, and that was pretty dope. Like con during the day, and then show at nighttime, and we got to see like fucking Avatar and Twisted and a bunch of other damn bands that did it. And I mean that whole like con and music thing, I feel like they should do it a hell of a lot more, because that shit's badass.
I'm actually interested to see. I saw Avatar I think they only played 2 songs. I went to that Rockville a couple of years ago. They had really bad weather, and Avatar only played 2 songs, and I was so mad. I was like, man, this is the band I wanted to see.
Well, it's all right. They're playing next year.
They're playing this year. That's
Yeah.
or
They're
next year.
super up.
Can't wait.
I even
Look,
hit them up. I go, I hope it doesn't rain this time.
oh yeah, definitely. So, what kind of made y'all decide to go with like the extreme horror theatrics with your band?
Well, apparently, before I joined the band, they kind of always wanted this theatrical thing, and then when they got me into the band, I was like, I already have body parts and all this other stupid stuff just hiding in my closet, so might as well bring it out and let's do this then.
Yeah.
And I got a whole entire like theatrical background with doing, movies and all kinds of videos and shit back then. And so I was like, yeah, let me do it. I'll design it. And I'm a big Alice Cooper fan, so I like everything to kind of like the production aspects of it and see if I can get monsters out and people come up on stage, So basically, I'm using all my Halloween stuff from
Okay.
years and years and years and years and years of collecting. And then, yeah, we did it that one time, and after that, everybody was like, "Yeah, we want to see you guys doing this again?" And we just kept on going.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So since Magic's the new guy here tonight, I'm gonna let him go next. So I'm gonna pick on him tonight.
There
He
you
kind
go.
of took my question. I got.
Oh, now you got to think of a new one.
Oh, okay. So my favorite song is the Pumpkinhead song. That's one of my favorite horror movies.
Awesome.
And so this was a backup question. What made y'all to kind of first of all, can we get a video for that one? Or is there some kind of like copyright thing? That would be dope luck to have a Pumpkinhead video.
Well, unfortunately, the next song I wouldn't say unfortunately, but like fortunately, the next song we're doing is going to be Savage Feast, which is the Texas Chainsaw song.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
That I dig. That I dig. Of course, I love Pumpkinhead too, but fucking everybody loves Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
oh yeah, but Pumpkinhead would have been great, but unfortunately, I could only do 3 songs for this whole entire album on videos, and then it's on to trying to figure out what we're doing next with all the new stuff that we're writing and going from there. But I appreciate anybody liking that song, Pumpkinhead. That was a fun song to do. But we do have that giant Pumpkinhead that comes out on stage with us whenever we try to do it, so it's kind of cool. We're trying to get another, like, the one we have is cool, but it would be better if it was the real Pumpkinhead from the movie. So,
Proper,
kind of like a gore, like bring like a gore version of friggin' Pumpkinhead on stage.
Yeah.
Just like carving crosses into chicks' heads and shit. It'd be kind of cool.
That's dope. That's dope. All right, next up, Meg.
What is the first concert you ever went to?
Ooh, first concert I ever went to, like real concert. I grew up. I'm secretly old. Most people don't know.
What?
But yeah, the first real concert I went to was, you're gonna laugh, a Depeche Mode Songs of Faith and Devotion tour.
I am not going to laugh.
Wow! Wow!
Yeah,
That's fucking awesome.
yeah, it's a strange one. I know some people are gonna be like, "Oh, dude, no, that stuff's stupid" or whatever. Depeche.
No,
But dude,
it's
Depeche Mode's great.
iconic.
Yeah, and it was kind of cool because when we went, I went with my friend at the time, and she was like, "You want to go see the show?" I'm like, "Well, hell yeah, go see it." But she didn't tell me that it was gonna be as trippy as it was. So I wish I was on some kind of like if I was smoking weed or if I was on some kind of acid or something, because they had holograms walking on stage and all kinds of crazy stuff at that time. I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. Like, what the hell? And it's so
That's so
mellow
badass.
and chill. And I was like, dude, this is great.
I
And
mean,
I got
I
to see him
grew up
on that album. What's a
huge
great
fan.
album.
Yeah, I grew up as a huge fan of Depeche Mode. So, I mean, yeah, I never got to see them. Never got to see them. I think
Mhm.
my very first concert was actually I snuck out, and my best friend at the time, his sister, took us downtown Oklahoma City to go see Marilyn Manson for the Antichrist Superstar tour in '96.
No,
And that was the
Fuck yeah.
first like major band. Like I'd seen like little local bands and shit
Mhm.
like that, but that was the first time we've seen like a major fucking band play.
it's kind of funny because Marilyn Manson, I saw when he was in the Spooky Kids. And I remember they used to light lunch boxes on fire on stage and stuff like that. This is way back, like Summers on the Beach and stuff like that in Lauderdale.
Wow.
It's kind
Yeah,
of cool.
'cause
Someone just responded. Like the first concert I saw was Kiss without their makeup, and I wish I would have seen Kiss without the makeup on because that was actually like a cool era of Kiss. That I like all those cheesy songs that they do, like Crazy Night.
I never did really get into Kiss. Never.
I didn't
No.
either.
I never did.
Oh, we lost him.
Oh, I think he lost his audio. Yeah, we can't hear you. Your audio went.
Uh-oh.
Oh. I think I got the perfect thing for this.
No. Might have to like log out and log back in.
I've been waiting to do that for so long. It's not sound injection without some type of fucking
It's true.
Well,
Yeah,
for
the
those
more-
of you who are watching, if you haven't already, go look them up on Facebook. Go search their profiles, look up their music. Just show them some support and make
Or
sure that,
else.
yeah, or else.
Yeah, and stick around because we're actually playing one of their newer music videos at the end of the segment. So definitely check that out. Well, as long
Really
as we get this shit back up and rolling. But we have a fully loaded week, so definitely check us out every other fucking night this damn week because we are live like damn near every single night other than Thursday.
Saturday.
Yeah, other than Thursday. Oh,
Is it working now?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're back.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're back.
I
Perfect.
am technically stupid when it comes to computers, so I have no idea. So I'm happy I can even come back. Usually my guitar player does all this stuff, and I don't deal with this. Like if
He's off for
something
the night.
technically happens, he's like my Donatello, so he just comes in and just saves the day.
See, that's me with this crew. I'm the tech guy out of everybody. So,
Nerd.
all right, CB, you're up on deck, bro.
So, is there a story behind your mask?
My mask, it's my mom's face, and I just want to feel warm and inside her again.
Okay. All right.
Perfect answer.
Relatable.
Oh, I don't even know what to say to that. Normally, I have something, but I don't have anything because that's not what I expected.
I like
Girl, Edgeen shit right there.
yeah, just leave you speechless. There you go.
Yeah, I got fucked up on that one. All right, so being that you're probably around the realm of the same age as me, growing up watching MTV and watching Beavis and Butthead, what was the very first music video you ever remember seeing featured on Beavis and Butthead?
Oh, I don't remember what was the first one, but I remember the ones that I dug. Like Crowbar was always one that was
That got named the other night.
that Morbid Angels. When they go when they did Rapture, and he just goes "Brrr," like that, and he just like Butthead's like oh, you know. Trying to. It usually had to be. It was usually just something the heaviest thing they would put on, which was kind of cool. Yeah,
Well,
but
see, that's
Crowbar,
how
I think Morbid Angels to go.
yeah, that's how I discovered heavy music was Beavis and Butthead. Because
Yeah,
like before, I was a big pop punk kid. Like I was into like
same thing with me.
like Green Day and Offspring and shit like that. But then started watching Beavis and Butthead, and I remember the same. I think it was like two different episodes. Was the first night that I ever watched them, and I remember seeing Pantera, This Love, and Thunder Kiss 65 by White Zombie.
And that's where they got famous, was off of Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, down the rabbit hole I fucking went because that shit changed everything.
Yeah, that and what was it? You would watch 120 minutes. They would sometimes have metal, but it wasn't as much as like Headbangers Ball.
Yeah.
With Ricky Rackman.
Yeah. And he's still fucking around.
Oh yeah, I know. He's married to one of my friends.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Got money, yeah.
Oh shit. That's badass.
Yeah, he's cool. He's a cool dude.
All right, Magic, you're up.
All right, so we know y'all got have the horror theme. What are some of y'all's like inspirations to actually want to do music?
I don't really know much about my the other guys. I know some of those I know the pig guy Joe. He likes Gojira a lot. Corey's very technical, so he likes a lot of like artificial brain and all that fun stuff. Brett, I just think likes Disney. Anything Disney. Lester, he's kind of more of a Juilliard guy, kind of one of those big brains of music. And I'm kind of a Neanderthal about everything. I just like everything that's got guitar riffs, hooks, and stuff like that. Nothing like too silly at least. But I grew up on rock and roll, so it's just like that's my whole thing. So if I write songs, if it doesn't have a hook, then what the hell's the point of listening to it?
Right.
There's some stuff out there that's a little too like there's good technical bands. I can honestly like Necrophagist is really good. That first album's really good. You give me what the hell's the name of that one band? Decrepit Birth is really good.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Like I like, and I got really into super death metal. There's a lot of new music I really don't listen to. So, but some of my favorite bands have always been like Alice Cooper, Danzig, and Hypocrisy is another big band of mine that I really, really love.
Yeah, they're fantastic. I've actually seen them live three or four times.
Yeah, they're really great. Pete's a cool dude. He, Pete. The funny thing is, he used to live down here in Lauderdale a long time ago, and he's actually the guy who named the band Malevolent Creation.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty
All right.
cool.
Meg, you're up.
Okay, tell me about the wildest thing you have seen from the stage at one of your shows.
Oh, wildest thing? I can tell you the wildest smell I've ever smelled from stage. I always tell people
we gotta know now.
Yeah, the biggest joke now is like the reason why I actually cover people blood is not because I want to cover your blood, it's because some of you need a bath. You know, I'll never forget. There was this one. There was this one show, man. I was standing up stage, you know, because I wear a cutoff shirt and stuff like that. So I'm very conscientious if I smell or not. You know what I mean? And I'll be walking on stage, man. There was somebody, man. Dude, they stunk so bad. I thought it was me, and there was actually a video of me like on stage, like just doing this, and I'm like rubbing my. Now, mind you, I got a mask on, so I can't wipe sweat off my brow. You know,
Right.
so like I went like this, and but it's because I'm trying to smell my armpits and making sure it's not me. But man, something smelled like a dump truck full of friggin' toxic waste, man. I was like, whoa, holy shit.
I'm
Delicious.
so glad I can't
That's
smell anymore.
horrific.
Oh, you're smell blind?
Well, so the I got COVID when it first came out,
Oh, okay.
like the one that was killing everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Made me violently ill afterwards. After I got out of the hospital and I came home, I got COVID while I was on tour and came home, went to the hospital, had COVID, whatever. Finally got out. Go home, I start lighting up incense and shit, and I'm like, "What the fuck are wrong with these incense? I can't smell shit." And I'm lighting candles, and I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then that's when I start realizing that I couldn't fucking smell anymore, and I never got it back. Never.
Oh, no.
Still
You're
can't.
like,
Still can't smell to this fucking day. And you know what? I am not fucking mad about it because I can't smell nobody's ass at fucking festivals. I can't smell urinals. I can't smell a goddamn thing.
you must love strip clubs.
Oh,
Ooh. Yeah, I see. No, I don't miss that. I don't miss any of that.
You're like a walk-in version of Dewey Cox.
Yeah.
You're smell blind.
You don't smell that shit? Oh, I can't.
Nobody's fucking nasty ass
the
vagina.
bad thing.
Yes,
Yeah, you can't do the smell test.
You're right. Oh, yeah, not at all. You gotta go
Nope.
for the taste test, and that's even worse.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's a big gamble.
When they
That's
make you the spitter before they, before them.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, that is horrific. I didn't really think about that. Well,
Aside from horrific smells, what's the greatest thing you've seen?
The greatest thing I've seen, or the craziest?
Crazy.
I'm
Shocking.
trying to think.
Weird.
Huh. I don't know. I don't think anything crazy has happened.
It's good.
Yeah, not yet. I'm waiting for it though, I think. I mean, the cool the funnest thing, the more fun thing I've seen is like we always have these couple, like a lot of the chicks I've noticed every time they come to the shows, which is great. They all come to the front of the mask to smell. Exactly. The what you call it, all the chicks will come up to the stage and they just love getting just doused in blood. It's the coolest. That's probably the coolest thing I've seen so far.
Yes. That's
Okay.
great.
Yeah, I was hoping to get doused in blood at Welcome to Rockville when me and Meg went to see Guar, but I don't know how I did it, but I managed to catch one of those fucking blood bags without it busting, and I still fucking have it. It's
Yeah.
it's in my room right now.
Wow. So they were throwing out like actual blood bombs.
Yeah.
All of it.
I mean, they were spraying blood. They were throwing out
That's
the
a good idea.
bags, and I don't know how. I reached up and just caught it and fucking pulled it down still whole. I was thinking that thing was going because everybody else was busted all over the place, and I fucking caught one whole still in the bag, and I fucking still have it.
Nice. Yeah, Guar is kind of cool, man. They do a lot of really fun stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, they're getting better and better with it.
Their Taylor Swift shit that they did had me fucking dying. I don't know if you've seen their Taylor Swift thing that they do.
I wouldn't even know if it was a Taylor Swift song. I don't think I've even
Well, they had her
heard a
come
Taylor
out.
Swift song.
It's just like the characters that they do, all their their costumes or puppets that they use, like
Yeah,
to make
yeah.
like birth and all
Her
this.
come out in like a Travis Kelsey jersey, and they like rip a football out of her vagina, and then like rip her whole front end off, and like it just spews blood fucking everywhere. And I'm just like, this is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Bar's always been on they always had the finger on the pulse of society.
Mhm.
What people want to see destroyed on stage.
Absolutely. All right, CB, you're up on deck, bro.
So, along with the crazy stories, have you had any crazy fan interactions?
I mean, everybody's been pretty cool, and I don't think I have any crazy people.
Metal people who enjoy metal are a bunch of degenerates. What? They're all well behaved.
That's the misconception. Everybody thinks that everybody's like, oh, they're like sitting there stabbing themselves in the head while they're talking to you, And I'm like, no, they don't do that.
Unless you're me. If you're me, then you get stuck with all the fucking crazies at shows, because shit happened to me constantly at Welcome to Rockville. Constantly.
Oh well, I Welcome to Rockville. Everybody's either on drugs, naked, fucked up, or heat deprived. Not deprived, or heat stroking.
I had this like insane experience. I'll tell you afterwards. it was bad. It was I was trying to get her attention, and we were watching Whitechapel, and there's this chick that like wedged her way in between me and her, and is like trying to make out with me, pulled her fucking titties out, and then just like starts dumping water all over herself. And there's like little kids like right beside me. And
I would have told her, I said, hold on, wait a minute. Wasn't I the guy who's supposed to make you wet, not the other way around?
And I'm just watching the Whitechapel show, and I felt her like get up behind me, because we're standing up on like this fence that has like little steps on it, so you can like stand up and kind of look over the fence. And I feel her like bump into me with my knee, and I turn around and I see her, but I just think she's got up there, and so I just move my purse aside so where she can't get to it, and I just keep watching the show. Meanwhile, this is all happening behind me. I'm like, what the fuck?
Luckily, this other girl behind me was like, could tell that I was like extremely uncomfortable, and she went up and like grabbed this chick's hair, and she's like, leave him alone and leave. And got her the fuck, because it was bad. Like, and there's all kinds of little kids like fucking watching, and I'm just like, oh my God, I am so fucking embarrassed. I have nothing to do with this.
Yeah, well, now they know what boobs look like. So that's
well,
a part of growing up.
Well, she didn't really have much to show off. So
now they know what a grown man looks like. So
fair enough. So
yeah, we were at a pool in Rockville. We had a couple pools in the RV camp, and we were just sitting there, me and my buddy, and some girls like from the next bus over. They're like, "Hey, do you mind we go in the pool?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, cool." They just get naked and just jump in, and we're like, "Whoa, okay."
All right then.
Now it's a party.
Fair enough.
I think I wound up marrying them later on that night.
Interesting.
Yeah, I haven't posted the video, which is kind of funny. I should have posted it, but I forgot to.
All right, fair enough. So, at what age did you decide that you wanted to be a musician, and what ultimately directed you towards that?
I was in high school, I think, and I just wanted to play music. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't figure out. So I got a couple of my friends together. We just decided to learn how to play instruments, and we did a little band called Life of Freak, and it was horrible, and no one ever got to see it except for us and my poor parents. And got the cops called on us about 165 times. And every time the cops are like, "Well, we can't do anything because, but we have to come." And that also sounded really bad. But cops being cops. But and then later on we turned it into a band called Stalkbreed, which did pretty good around the area. And then I don't know, just went from there, went to Cyst, which was another thrash metal band. We did pretty good with that. And then I don't know, I went to Murder Suicide to MRSA. But I don't know, just I always wanted to be in a band and wanted to do stuff. But then I started out playing music as a musician, playing an instrument. But I liked being the singer better.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. All right, Magic, you're up.
Oh, let's see. I would ask you if, where the name MRSA comes from, but other than the irritation of the skin, you know. Oh shit! It's
kind
MRSA.
of an irritation.
There we go.
It's kind of irritation where you put your finger through the skin and it kind of makes that pussy noise. You know, you lick the finger, you can lick it afterwards. Yeah, it's kind of gross. I didn't name the band. The guys named the band way before me. So, but yeah, it's all based on that infection. But I like everybody's like, are you oh dude, I love that band, MRSA. I'm like, man, there's no abbreviations in our name. So
Do you see any
it's all
period?
capitals. It's all capitals. It's just MRSA.
Fair enough, fair enough. All right, Meg, you're up.
If y'all had a signature cocktail, what would it be called and what would be in it?
Oh God, signature cocktail.
Something with blood.
Yeah. I mean, shit. It would probably be a
Corn syrup.
Bloody Mary, but it'd be full of like weird meats, like gator meat and weird shit. Probably bunch of salami, just for the girls though. Only the girls get the salami. The guys, celery and all the other shit. Give the girls the meats.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Okay.
But my favorite drink is usually going to be a double Crown and Diet. So I'm
Solid.
I'm a Crown guy. I don't know why.
Classic.
But I love my whiskeys.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you. Whiskey or bourbon? If I drink liquor, but that's very, very rare. You shut your whore mouth right now. You just shut it.
Liquor.
I don't need nothing from the goddamn peanut gallery, all right? Just shh. That's for a whole nother time. not on air. All right, CB.
All right, so what is your favorite midnight snack?
Pussy. Easy.
I'll
Next
take
question. Sometimes I like to eat a gremlin every now and then at midnight just to save the world.
Yeah.
Right, so
Turn the tables.
Turn the tables on them. Yep.
if you could spend 24 hours with any musical icon, dead or alive, and learn everything that they know about the musical industry, who would you spend that day with?
Alice Cooper, hands down.
Fuck yeah.
That guy has, I've met that guy a couple of times, and he has some of the best damn stories you'll ever hear.
Oh,
That
fuck
guy,
nut.
it's just nonstop. Like the guy's done some of the, like, he not only has been with a guy who's like was fucked up 90% of his life, but he remembers it. But he also hung out with like a lot of the craziest musicians you'll ever see. Like the stories with Keith Moon are incredible. Like where Keith Moon's digging. He hears something in the other hotel rooms. They're all sharing a hotel room. And he just digs a hole through the walls.
What the fuck?
And so when the manager comes in, they're like, dude, what the hell? What's with the holes in the walls? And he just, without dropping a beat, just goes, dude, you guys got rats. You know? It's like,
fucking gaslights him.
dude, amazing.
It was this big.
You got some really big rats. Great. It's like, man.
Holy shit.
Cool.
See, like,
Shit.
for me, it would be Rob Zombie. I fucking love Rob Zombie. He's like the dude's done everything.
He
And
seems like he'd be like interesting to talk to a degree, but he seems like he's just so tired of talking and just doesn't want to be bothered. He seems like he hides in a room all day and just strokes his hair.
He saves all that. He saves all that energy for the stage, though. He's outperforming so many of the younger bands.
He is, and then after the second or third show, he's constantly out of breath, and he has the whole entire crowd singing for him. I mean, I love seeing Rob Zombie live. I think it's cool, but it's that boy needs some serious cardio.
Oh shit. All right, fair enough. All right, Magic, you're up, bro.
If you could pick just one movie that you'd have to watch for the rest of your life, what would it be? Just one.
Just one. It would probably either be shit. That's a tough one. It's always a toss up between Big Trouble in Little China or Ghostbusters.
Big Trouble in Little China, man. It's been like 20 years since I've seen that.
Mine would have been Over the Top or Lost Boys.
Over the Top, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Gonna turn that hat, turn the hawk up. Yeah.
Gotta grip that thumb.
Hey, you and I, meet me halfway across the sky, baby.
Yes, yes.
See, mine's hands down is Dead Alive.
Dead Alive, yeah, that dude. I just watched that movie for the first time in a long time the other day, and I forgot how great that movie is.
Dude, it's amazing. I'm a big horror movie fanatic, and I spent a couple of years as an independent horror film actor, so I'm big on like the cheesy fucking independent horror films. There's not much that I haven't seen or haven't watched, and it's just Dead Alive to me like is one of the greatest like independent horror films that you could possibly watch.
And it's non-stop. It doesn't stop from beginning to end. It is one of the most nastiest movies you'll ever watch, and it just doesn't end. It just keeps on getting more and more crazier towards the end.
Yeah, the only one I could think of that's on the level of that like went over it was Poultrygeist.
Oh yeah. Good old Trauma.
Yeah, anything Trauma is just like over the fucking top, like disgusting.
Yep.
A really good Trauma film most people haven't seen is Decapitated. I always tell people go watch Decapitated. Yeah. That's they fix everything. Like if someone dies or gets their head cut off, they just fix it with duct tape.
Yep.
And they magically get them alive, and they're just
that was a good one. That was a good one. Frankenhooker was a really good one.
No, Frankenhooker's great.
Street Trash, and a lot of people don't even know about Street Trash, and I'm like, you like body horror? Go watch Street Trash.
They just made that sequel, and the sequel was really good too.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, same guy who made Fried Barry. You ever seen Fried Barry?
Yes.
So same guy, the dude that plays the alien is in Street Trash too. And but it's also directed by the same dude. I think I liked it. Some people were like, oh well, it's not as good as Street Trash. And I go, I get it, but it's still a cool movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yeah, we're also in a movie too. We're in a movie called The Hellgate coming out next year.
I've seen posts about that in like an independent filmmaker Facebook group that I'm in. I did see that.
Yeah, this guy DJ made the movie. They finally got this distribution, so it's finally coming out next year.
Yeah, one of my movies just came out like a week ago that we filmed like 6 or 7 years ago called Apocalypse Death Party. And I'm actually in that. And then I was in Clown Motel 2 and several other ones. So, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, people don't realize independent movies take a long time to come out. Like I think we filmed this thing like 2 years ago.
Yep.
They do. I get people ask me all the time. They're like, well, you were all in these movies. Like, why aren't they out yet? And I'm like, well, the whole thing about independent horror films is they're independently funded. So once they actually pay for all the production and pre-production, post-production, filming, all that, they're usually out of money. But then they have to go and do another crowd fund to get the money to pay for distribution. And that could take years.
Yup.
It could take years because you're talking $10,000 to $25,000.
Oh yeah, big time. And
And
sometimes you can find a distributor. You can go, you can find somebody who will, invest the money into stuff. But that can also take years too. Like,
yeah,
big studio movies, man. They got that release date and ready to go. But God, they make a lot of garbage today. Jesus.
I think I've been I've been in probably over 20 films, 30 films, and only like 3 of them have seen the light of day yet.
No, wow, yeah,
Yeah, a
that's
lot of
good.
them. People don't realize, like, especially independent horror, you have no idea how many movies are made yearly that never see the light of day.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be directing a movie next year, and hopefully it'll get distribution quicker.
Yeah.
It's more like a puppet goblin movie. So,
Oh, hell yeah.
it's supposed to be.
I love anything. Well, you say puppets, the first thing that pops up in my mind is Puppet Master, and I fucking love that series.
Well, it's not puppets like that. It's like ghoulies, like actual.
Okay, that's good too. That's good too. I take that. All right.
Anything that has practical crap in it.
I think Meg, you're up.
It's my turn. Yep. What is something that your fans would be surprised to learn about you guys?
Jeez.
Other than what you dropped earlier, that you're old.
I don't know. We're all kind of normal. I don't know. It's like I'm pretty out there no matter what. So because I also like I tattoo and stuff like that. And there's no surprise in there. You know what I mean? Like my personality and how I am, and I like to party. That's the the one thing. So I always ever seen Hot Rod, and I always learned this line. I was like, "Hey, my name is Dean, and I like to party." So everybody I meet, I do that.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love Hot Rod.
And they all know, I was like, "Hey, look, let's start the shirtless party over here." I mean, I don't really hide anything, so I don't know. The other guys, I mean, they're more like Corey's, like a music teacher. Lester does, which is all got boring jobs, and besides, I just don't know. I guess they would. You would have to find out. I don't know. I'm a pretty open book on most stuff, so I'm trying to think if there's anything weird. I have 2 cats and a dog.
Okay, well let's see if I can spin it. Do you have a hobby that's pretty like normal, like a collection or anything that's kind of?
I collect all horror films, horror toys, and all that stuff. I got a huge collection. I mean, I got every Stephen King book there ever's been, Clive Barker book.
That's a lot.
Oh yeah. It's and he keeps on coming out one. It's like, dude, just die so I don't have to collect any more books. I'm like,
Stop it.
just stop it. But I need more Clive Barker books. Like, don't die. You don't die. Stephen King, cut it out.
Yeah.
But,
I actually got the rare chance to meet Clive Barker and worked with him doing a festival. I hosted Shock Fest Film Festival one year in Vegas.
Yeah.
And one of the big celebrities there was Clive Barker. And then they had some of the guys that were the Cenobites in there. Unfortunately, Doug Bradley wasn't there. I was hoping that he was going to be, but he wasn't. But like the guy that did like the Chatterer and Butterball and a few of the others were there. So I got the chance to like meet them and I got a couple of stuff. I got like a Pinhead Funko Pop signed by Clive Barker, and I got a Nightbreed poster signed by him. And but he was way different than what I expected.
Was it him like recently, like after the all the blood problems he had?
Well, he was in a wheelchair when I met him,
Yeah.
so
Right.
he was pretty sickly when I met him.
I got to meet him twice in my life. And the first time I got to meet him, he happened to be doing a book signing at a Barnes and Nobles when I was in, I think, high school. We went to go see the Frighteners and shit. So as soon as we walked past, and this Barnes and Noble always had authors there, and we walked past. Let's go see who the hell is. I'm like, I don't know who the hell this guy's, and I don't know who the hell that guy is. Whatever. And that was the place we used to go see movies every week. And then we walked past it one day, and I'm like, holy shit, Clyde Barker's going to be here. And I said, I looked over, I turned it was like a movie if he edited it like funny. I would just spin around, I grabbed my friend, I said, I'll give you $20. Go to my house, go grab every single Clyde Barker book. Just grab every single one, and you bring them right here. And he goes, okay, go run. As like the wind, go.
Fly, you fools!
Live. But so I'm waiting in line and waiting for, and then I got word that he's only signing one book. And at the time when he was doing it, was called the book Sacrament was out. And I'm sitting there in line. I'm waiting. This was a time we didn't have cell phones and that stuff at that time. I didn't even have a beeper. I was like, oh my God, come on, dude. Where the hell are you? You know what I mean? I'm just sitting there, just waiting. And I'm getting closer and closer to Clive Barker. And I'm like, oh God, I bought the book Sacrament. So I had Sacrament in my hands. And finally, I'm like 4 or 5 people close to Clive Barker, and he came around. My buddy came around the other side, and because Clive Barker was right here, and the rest of the bookstore was on this side. And I walked up to Clive Barker, and I said, "Hey," I said, "I know you're only signing the one book, but I just had my friend grab all my books. I had a couple books from the house." And I said, "Do you mind signing?" He goes, "Yeah, no problem." I said, "Cool." I dropped 2 bags of friggin' books on top of the table. His manager goes like this. He goes, "No." And Clive's like, "It's okay, no problem." They signed every single one of my books, and I was like, but it was kind of funny because his face, like when I did the 2 book drops, and also like everybody else was like pissed because I'm the only one's getting like more than one book signed. But he personalized every book for me, so I have every single most of the early books previous to Sacrament all signed by Clive Barker. And this is when he was cool, when he was like youthful before the blood problems and stuff like that. And then I got to meet him recently, and I have a picture on my wall with me and him. So that was pretty cool.
That's fucking sick.
Really
all right,
cool.
CB, you're up.
All right, so if you could offer advice to any like new bands or people who want to be in a band, what would that advice be?
If your parents tell you you're good, quit.
Fair enough.
I always tell people just be truthful and just I don't know. The music industry is really, really, really tough. Like there's try to make the best music as possible, but be very open. And I would say just like being an artist, like just accept a lot of criticism. And if you can't handle criticism, get the frig out. Because man, there are a lot of bands out there that are doing it and they're not good. They're not good at all. You know what I mean? And it's just like you keep on doing it. And if you're a local band, don't play so much. You don't have to play every week at this place. And if you're getting 10 people every week, stop. Don't play every month. These guys are cool. These guys were really cool in this one band. But they were supposed to play a show with us, and I have a rule: you can't be playing all these shows at the same place. Like within the same amount of months because
Right.
when we play a show, we like to bring in a lot of people, but 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 if you're playing too much, people are going to be like, well, I'm not going to go in early and watch this band and stuff like that. So I'd rather give that shot to another band who needs to be seen, and I know it sounds weird, but it's just like, just don't play a lot. And if you want to play, you could play in one city, like you could play in Miami, you could play in Lake Worth, and you could play in Tampa. You can go all over the place and play. That's fine, but just don't play the same place over and over again every month or every other month, or don't do that shit. And like I said, be humble. Don't get an ego about yourself. There's a lot of people, they get a couple good shows in them, and they get very egotistical about themselves. Dealing with music promoters, a lot of them suck. A lot of them, they're not going to pay attention to your band. A lot of this slam garbage is going around right now. Not, as you can tell, I don't really like a lot of it. But it's all the same bands too. Also realize that if you're playing in a slam band, what makes your band better than the next band? But you guys both sound the same. Like, I couldn't distinguish one from the other. Be distinguishable. That's what I want. Don't be a clone of another band and just like, oh, but we play this riff like this. And I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. You guys both sound the same.
Right.
Yeah, I tell people, I also manage bands.
Mm-hmm.
And I always tell them, don't oversaturate your market.
Yes.
Never oversaturate your market. Now, when you first start out playing a bunch of shows, sure, but you look at that as like practice shows. Like, you get used to playing live. But once you like tighten up and you're tight and you're good, stop oversaturating your market and only play in your hometown like maybe at max 4 times a year.
I tell them twice. Like,
yeah.
we only do it twice a year, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. At max, at absolute max. But if you really want to market yourself, do big events around it. Make it some type of big thing to where you only play on like Halloween and some other time, and make it something that people look forward to every year, that they're like, they only play on these certain occasions and that's it. And they bring a fucking show and they bring these badass bands. So we're going to make sure that we're there every fucking time they play.
Yep. And a lot of people, like a lot of young bands, are like, oh, I'm going to go on tour. I'm like, why? Like, I've been in this business a long time. I could tell you straight up, touring don't really do anything for a lot of these bands. Like,
No, it doesn't.
It's like I've been there, done that. These bands that are going all over the place. It's cool. You're getting your guarantee, but here's the thing: if you gain your guarantee that one time, you're playing that place, and you're bringing nobody. Who's to say you're going to get that guarantee again next time you come down? You might have to play a smaller place. And I always tell if you're going to do that, play the smallest place you possibly can. Mm-hmm. If it's a 40 capacity place, play that 40 capacity place. No, we need a bigger place. No, you don't. Play that 40 capacity place, because if you could pack that 40, maybe, and you play in that place and 40 people do show up, that's cool. But if 20 people show up, that next time 20 people might be 25, and then the next one after that might be 30. You never know, but touring America doesn't really.
No,
it doesn't do anything. You're better off playing festivals.
That's exactly what I tell every single one of my bands: play festivals.
Yep, it's an in and out.
Focus on festivals, because there's a fuck ton of bands, and it's going to bring people, and they're going to bring money, and they're willing to spend that money at that festival. Absolutely. You're going to maximize your fan base playing festivals.
Yeah. And you want to, that's the greatest place, because you can talk to a lot of people. There's a lot of bands there you can talk to. There's free food. They take care of you 90% of the time. And you're just way better off. There's tons of festivals every year.
Yeah.
that you could play, and that's what we've been focused on. And people are like, "Oh, you guys gonna go on tour?" I said, "Look, I might do a trek here and there, and I would only do it with buddies or friends because." Like my buddy in Hellwitch, like I would do it because we can go to Texas and stuff like that. And I know they draw, and that's the trick. You don't want to. You go on tour with somebody who doesn't draw, that's the thing people don't realize too. Like some of these labels, like, yeah, we'll give you tour support. That's great. That means you're not making any money. You owe them all that money back. It's not free money. So, but also like with us, like next year we're supposed to be doing a lot of South America stuff. So,
Nice.
and that's the place to play because those kids love that shit down there. You got to start. That's the place you want to go because if you can make it, dude, look at what's his name, Marty Friedman, packs an arena with just by himself in Japan. He's huge in Japan, like the Tom Waits song, huge in Japan. You know what I mean? It's just like, and he's like treated like a god.
It's gotta find your market. That's all
You
it's
know,
about.
I want to be big in Japan, and I want to wear a kimono only and my mask, and that's it.
He's sick.
I bring mom along with me everywhere.
Fair enough. So on that, we're gonna let Meg get the last question of the night before we get into the music video. So Meg,
Where is your
Oh, she cut out.
she froze, right? She got
Looks like she's whistling.
she goes bye bye since she gets the question. All right, so since Meg's having technical difficulties, we're gonna go with Magic. You get the last question of the night, bro.
What's your favorite track off of Horror Fire?
My favorite track. Oh God. I mean, I would say the favorite one's the one I wrote, which was Into Pieces. But I do love I like Mortuary. There she is. But Into Pieces, I would say, is probably my favorite one.
Fantastic. That's good because now that you've said that, we are actually going to get into that music video right now. But we are at the end. We love you guys. Thank you so much, Dean, for joining us tonight.
Thank you, guys.
Put.
Thank you, everybody.
Stay put because I want to talk to you after the show.
Definitely.
On that, you guys check this out. Please go check them out on all their social media accounts. And if you happen to live in the area and they are playing, fucking go. Don't be a pussy. Pay the fucking little bit of money to get in. Buy some fucking merch. Support these fucking bands. Because I guarantee you there's way more better underground bands that you've never heard of than what's out on the mainstream. That I promise you.
Absolutely.
We'll see you guys again tomorrow.
Thank you.